Hello, welcome to Made to Heal with Angela Brown. So, I want to talk about self mastery starts with our thoughts, and that's a huge part of our healing journey. Before I get into that, I'm going to invite you to check out the link in the comments below for my book called You Are Made to Heal Spiritually, Emotionally, Mentally, and Physically. So, it just talks about the journey that I was on and stuck for 30 plus years in a lot of negative emotions, and how for the last going on 10 years, I've been able to learn about self-care and learn about how to go from a victim mode to a victor through Christ mode. And it truly has made a difference in my life. And when I wrote this book, it was intended for all teens and adults because I'm going to be honest here, my depression and suicidal thoughts started in my teenage years. And so no matter where you find yourself in your journey, maybe you don't have depression and you don't feel like you have a lot of emotional trauma or whatever, but everybody could benefit from this book. So check that out and share it with others. Also, what I wanted to talk about today is thoughts, mastering our thoughts, because there's a lot of people that would talk to me, they ask about what I'm doing, and they say things like, I could never do that. And I'm telling you, the power of our thoughts are incredible. And I believe it was Henry Ford that says, whether a man thinks he can or cannot, he is right. Because when we are going to feed into that energy, and if we are going to say, I can't do it, then you can't do it. But if you change your thoughts, your thinking patterns, to I can do anything I can set my mind to. I can do hard things through Christ. Because God and Christ are in me, I am able to conquer. I am able to overcome. And it doesn't make life any easier. Well, yeah, it actually does. Because I've been on both sides. I didn't utilize God and Christ's help. 10 plus years ago, I didn't utilize their help. But the last several years since I've utilized their help, yeah, do I still have hard trials and challenges? Absolutely. But they're not near as hard. I know it sounds crazy to say, but it's a lot more bearable and doable. And so it is important that we change our thinking from I can't, or I could never do that, or I'm never going to be good at anything, or I don't have any talents, I don't have any gifts, and that negative mindset that wants to creep in the best of us, in almost everyone. So it's important to go from I can't to I can. Go to a can-do attitude. I can do anything I set my mind to. So if I want to change my lifestyle, if I want to have a better relationship with my spouse, if I want to have a better relationship with children, if I want to have maybe a better relationship with a loved one that I have felt has been strained, whatever's going on in your mind. Maybe you want to improve your finances. Maybe you want to improve your spirituality. Maybe you want to improve how you feel inside on a day-to-day basis. And maybe you deal with stress or anxiety or things that just don't feel very settling for you to, enjoy life. And it's important to recognize that and to start with your thoughts, saying, I can overcome such and such. I am overcoming such and such. And saying positive affirmations. I'm telling you, anytime you get a negative thought, I took a class and they talked about by Kirk Duncan, and he talked about the power of positive thoughts. And I was already coming to understand the power of positive thinking and positive thoughts and positive affirmations. And I would say these positive affirmations before I took his class. And then he talked about the importance of positive affirmations. And he said when we think a negative thought, it's so important to have written down on a card 14 positive affirmations to replace that negative thought. And I thought, geez, 14, that's kind of a weird number. Like, why would you say 14 and not 10 or not 15 or not 6? Like, what's the magic of 14? And just after he had said that, he was like, no, there's a reason for the number 14. And I am a firm believer all numbers have meaning to them. Every number has significant meaning. And 14 is stands for change. The ability to change in a different direction. So take it from one direction to another and to be able to change. And so there's a reason that 14, you're taking that negative thought and you're changing it, and and a positive thought is far more powerful than a negative thought. So you are really, really squashing that negative thought and replacing it with something powerful. So write your affirmations on a card. Simple little affirmations, maybe such as, I am unique. I am beautiful. I am successful. I am powerful. I am courageous. I am healthy. I am abundant. I am statements are so powerful. I can't even begin to tell you, because when we start talking to our mind and our body, it has to obey. Our bodies obey what is going on here. So if we're going to say I can't and whatever, then our body obeys that. But if we say we can, I can do this, when we adopt a can-do attitude, our body's got to kick it into high gear, and the body is going to say, I can do this, and I'm going to figure out how to do this for you because you can do it. And your body starts working with you and for you rather than against you with the negative thinking. So that is just my little piece today. It is so important. We must master. Self-mastery starts with thoughts. When someone comes into the room and they act really ornery, it's really easy to jump to the, oh, well, they're having a horrible day, so what's wrong with them, and what are they thinking? They need to ruin everybody's day, or whatever goes in our mind. It's easy for negative to create negative, but it's important to have the power over our thoughts. Say a prayer for that person. Heavenly Father, they seem so distraught today, or they seem off. Will you please fill them with thy love and your spirit? And, I'm grateful for this person for this, this, and this. And really change your thought about that person and about the situation of what's going on. Have a little understanding, and you'll be amazed at how the situations flip and how short they last rather than long, because negativity feeds off negativity. And if you're going to address the negativity that enters your world with more negativity, then it's just going to get worse from there. But if you address it with positive thoughts and master that, you're going to be amazed at the power of God's hand in helping your world look a lot better. And it takes practice, it takes time, and it takes a lot of patience. And it takes a lot of, hey, I'm going to try that again, because the old self will creep up and in anytime we let our guard down and we drop it. So it's important to be aware of what's going on in our mind at all times. So God bless. Please like and subscribe to this channel, share it with others, and until next time, bye.